But this resolution PACE joins a long line of international organizations expressing their concerns and fear regarding the ongoing constitutional crisis in Poland. The rule of law in Poland is under threat since 2015, when the newly elected governing majority started its actions towards undermining the independence of the Constitutional Tribunal and in extent to the entire justice system. Since beginning of 2016, we've seen numerous calls addressed to the Polish government and the Polish governing majority to cease all the actions that may undermine the independence of justice system, and also to refrain from any actions that may increase the political control over the functioning of the judiciary and also violate this rule of separation of powers. None of these calls were properly addressed by the Polish government, and the governing majority seems to not really take into consideration all of the calls and appeals which are included in the numerous resolutions, reports and initiatives. I do hope that this report will be yet another step to reaching some sort of a critical mass of calls, and at some point the governing majority will realize that if you want to be a member of a club of states respecting human rights, you should follow such recommendations and calls. The ongoing rule of law crisis resonates on many other aspects of human rights protection system in Poland. So it starts with the undermining the independence of judiciary, but it also we see serious threats to the rights like right to privacy, which is prone to violation by the act on the police adopted last year. Also the freedom of assemblies. What we see right now is also the trend of shrinking civil society space. The governing majority adopted the law that will change the process of distribution public funds for civil society organizations. Given that, what we see, it's not only the limitations that are put to the system of human rights protection in Poland, but also this is the limiting operation space for the civil society to conduct its monitoring and advocacy activity. Despite that, the civil society in Poland remains strong and mobilized, as we see in massive protests in July this year.